Hey, it's Dianel. And last week I uploaded a video where I ranked 1989. When I uploaded this, I had not listened to 1989 Taylor's version at all. And I said, one, if any of my opinions changed on any of the songs, I was gonna make an updated ranking. That didn't happen. Pretty much my ranking remained the same. If anything, it exacerbated the feelings I already had for my top 5, top 3 songs. But I did also say I was going to make a separate video for the vault tracks, and that's what we're doing today. But before we get into the vault tracks, let's just discuss 1989 Taylor's version. Just a tad. It might be the best re-recording since Red. I don't know, there was something so fulfilling about re-listening to these songs in a new version that I feel like didn't happen for me with past albums, maybe because I have such a stronger connection to 1989 from my childhood than Red and Speak Now and Fearless. But especially listening to Blank Space, oh my god, it was like an out-of-body experience listening to it. But speaking of out-of-body experiences, I Know Places Taylor's version, I already talked about my feelings for the song in my last video. The screams were absolutely insane. I remember listening to this for the first time and being so taken aback. It was already amazing in the OG version, but Taylor's version, you can literally hear how much her vocals have improved, because that scream in the We Run part, I saw God. I saw Jesus Christ himself. It was kind of crazy. And also, as with any of the re-recordings, of course, there's always discourse about how they sound different and how the songs sound worse. And you know what? I never like to participate in this discourse at all. It's just such unproductive conversations because people are just extremely nitpicky with how the songs sound. There was this tweet that was going around where they played New Romantics and New Romantics Taylor's version back to back, and we were talking about oh my god, why did they change it? It sounds horrible now. And sure, I listened to it, there were slight differences, but it was nothing to go absolutely bonkers about, in my opinion. I just think with these re-recordings, you have to understand, you have to pay attention to how much time has passed since those songs were originally put out. There is no way, with how much music production has improved in quality, that you're going to get the grit and the quality that those songs originally had in 2014. It's been 8 years. 8 years of improvement of music production. It's not gonna happen. So we should just move on and accept it. It's fine. I just think it's so hilarious how people have been blaming Jack Antonoff for this. I've seen countless tweets where people are just
Jack Antonoff, when I catch you.
Or talking about Reputation Taylor's version and being
Jack Antonoff better not touch Reputation Taylor's version.
And I don't know if these people are kidding. I hope they are. But y'all do realize that Jack Antonoff produced songs on both 1989 and Reputation. He produced those songs. It was him. He did that. You're aware of that, right? But anyways, 1989 Taylor's version was a breath of fresh air. I listened to that album every single day, back to back. It's just you took the best, the most critically acclaimed pop album ever, or one of the most critically acclaimed pop albums ever, and you just made it a new thing, kind of, but it's kind of the same. And it's so refreshing. It was just really refreshing to listen to. Whatever, album as a whole, not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the vault tracks. Oh my god. I'm not gonna go into a spiel about these, and I'm just gonna get right into ranking them because I have so much to say. I have so many thoughts. I was gonna literally lie and be oh my god, this was the hardest thing to do, but it really wasn't. This is probably the easiest ranking I have come up with so far. And I don't know if it has to do with the fact that it's literally only 5 songs, which is kind of sick when you think about it. If anything, this should be the re-record that has 15 vault tracks. But it's kind of upsetting to think about. Imagine the songs will never see the light of day. Okay, so at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Suburban Legends. Now I gotta say, 10 out of 10 on the title. Suburban Legends instead of Urban Legends. Very clever, Taylor. Props to that. Love it. What is she talking about in this song? I feel like this song is kind of really just all over the place and messy. It just, to me, it just feels like she's saying words. She's just saying words. And I know Taylor Swift loves words. She is a word girl. But there were just moments in the song where I was just the metaphors and similes used in the song were crazy, even for Taylor. That one line when she was I let it slide like a hose on a slippery plastic summer. What does that mean, Taylor? Like, literally, what does that mean? I think it's fun. I think it's a cute song. I like the beat of it. Like, it makes me want to move.
Definitely, I thought it was fun. I like the beat.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's got some very, very heavy competition though. So that's why it's at the bottom of the pyramid. I think I just don't get it. And that's the issue. Next on the pyramid, we have Say Don't Go. This song was literally higher like half an hour ago. And then I re-listened to the vault tracks and the song that's ahead of it like just blew my mind all over again. So Say Don't Go went to the bottom tier. So sorry to this man. Let's just get this all over with. I want to know if I'm not crazy. This sounds like Clean, no? It sounds like Clean. Like the beginning of the song sounds like Clean, from like the production to like the first few lyrics. Like it sounds like a continuation of Clean or like a different version of Clean, and it threw me off. Please let me know in the comments if I'm going crazy or if you heard it too, because I was like, what is this? It was very like daunting listening to that. I was like, Clean Part 2? It's a great song. I actually really love this song. It's like painfully upbeat. I already talked about in my last video about how this is Taylor Swift's favorite genre of song, is to make painfully upbeat songs. But with this song, it works. Unlike that one song I won't mention that I hated on in my last video. But this is a good example of a good painfully upbeat song. And I honestly don't have anything bad to say about this song. It was just overshadowed by these 3 gems up here. And I feel bad because it does deserve better, truthfully, but it's not getting better for me. It's on the bottom tier. Next on the pyramid, mid tier, we have Is It Over Now? First and foremost, I believe this song is an intruder. You cannot sit there and look at me and tell me that this song isn't like a song that was scrapped from Midnights. Like when I heard this song start up, I was like, wait, is this Labyrinth? The production of the song is very much, it was giving Midnights for sure. And then I was like, oh my God. Sometimes I'm truly like, are these vault tracks like truthfully all from their time? Like, are all of them actually like songs like from when she actually wrote these albums, or did she just write some songs to match the theme of the album, like in current times? I was thinking about that, but then I was like, no, I don't think that's true, because then I think about the lyrics in the song where she's like, I think about jumping off of pretty tall somethings just to see you come running and say the one thing I've been wanting. But no. And then I'm just like, that is such a mentally ill 20-something-year-old thing to say that I'm like, no, this song was written in 2014. This song was written when Taylor Swift was in her 20s, for sure. But the production, whatever production the song was made with in 2014 is not the same production it came out with in 2023, because this is a Midnights production. As for the song itself, oh, it's a bop and a half. The lyrics are... She's a lyricist. The lyrics are insane. Like the spite and the condescension, like in what she's saying, almost kills me. Like it's so good. I love her. I feel her. Like, your new girl is my clone. You know what I'm gonna say? She ate that. Also, the lyrics, blue dress on a boat, have got to be the most 1989 lyrics I've ever heard in my life. Also, just in general, what an amazing song to end the album on. Like, is it over now? Yeah, it actually is. Right, second to first on the pyramid is Now That We Don't Talk. So, fun fact about this song, Taylor Swift actually wrote it for me. Like, when the album came out, she actually called me up and she was like, hi Dianel, happy 1989 Taylor's version release. There's a specific song called Now That We Don't Talk on the album that I literally wrote specifically for you. I don't think anyone's gonna like it or understand it like you do. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And I'm like, oh my God, thanks, girly. And then I listened to it, I called her back and I was like, you're so right, thank you. I love how I'm saying this and this song isn't even the top vault track. Like, I'm kind of sick for that. This is truly the realest song Blondie has ever put out. Like, I don't have to pretend. Now That We Don't Talk is so violently real. It's insane. I also love the TikTok trend that's going around with this song. Bring on the mess, y'all. I will personally not be partaking in the trend because I'm afraid of confrontation, but y'all go for it. Great content. This song really just sums up all the feelings you have after you break up with someone, and then you just have all these thoughts, all these what ifs, and then just in general, all these things you're just never gonna know because you don't talk to this person anymore. And like, you'll literally never know the answer to this, but then it's like, this might be actually a blessing in disguise, because now I don't have to deal with these things that would happen, or things you would say, or like things you would do. now we don't talk. So it's kind of like, yeah, oh, now that we don't talk. Now that we don't talk, I don't know about this. But like, now I don't talk, I don't know about that. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's just so ignorance is bliss coded, and I appreciate that about this song. Also, 30 seconds in, immediately knew who this song was about. I am never one to be like, oh my god, this song is about this person. Like, I always have to like look at what other people are saying, and obviously it's all speculation. But with this song, I was just like, oh, this is about him. But yeah, Now That We Don't Talk is almost perfection. The one thing is that it is literally not even 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. That's actually so sick when you think about it, because you start getting into the song and then it's over. Maybe that's why I didn't put it as my top one. I'm still not over that. And now, for the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the top vault track from 1989, Taylor's version. Slut. Y'all, it's the way I immediately, like, as soon as I saw the track list for 1989 Taylor's version, I saw this song and I was like, this is gonna be the vault track. Like, this is gonna be the one. Like, why is it so good? Like, why is it so good? The pre-chorus is truly sickening. Like, got love struck, went straight to my head, got love sick all over my bed. Like, the pen game is unmatched. Like, it's, God, Jesus. And then the chorus, like, only Taylor Swift would make a song literally called Slut the most romantic song ever. Talk about reclaiming a word, you know? It's such a beautiful song, and honestly, when I first saw this song on the track list, like I said, I was like, this is gonna be the song. However, definitely not what I thought the song was gonna neither be about or sound like. In my head, I thought this song was gonna be just like a 24-year-old woman who's pissed the f off about being slut-shamed. Every single relationship she's in, she's being scrutinized for. And I guess kind of like there's an undertone of that, but this song is kind of the complete opposite of that. She's literally just like, you know what? People are gonna call me a slut literally for being in a relationship. But you know what? I don't give a fuck, actually. Like, what's important is like our love. So it's just like blocking all of that out, and they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna call me a slut, but like, I guess it's worth it. Like, I don't really care. Like, not fazed by it at all. And that's such a beautiful take on it. Honestly, like, Taylor Swift, you will always be famous. I'm still in shock that that's what she did with the song. Like, literally, all I can do is clap. Because now that I'm actually thinking about it, now that I like express my thoughts, and I'm like, whoa, that's kind of genius. But anyways, this is my ranking of the 1989 Taylor's version from the vault tracks. Like I said, gotta be the best since Red. And honestly, wouldn't expect anything less from a re-record of her most critically acclaimed album, or one of her most critically acclaimed albums. Like of course she was gonna have some bangers up her sleeve. I just can't believe it. Please let me know your ranking of the vault tracks. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't have to pretend I like acid rock, or that I like to be on a mega yacht. Me when I lie.